What's good, fellas? Welcome back to another video. Guys, I titled this video, How to Be a Charming Man. A lot of you enjoyed my seduction video, how to be a seductive man. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about a couple of things that I've learned, that I've grown through along my journey as a man that have made me more charming, alright? That being said, as we always do, I got a couple of key points right here, just some things that I want to touch upon you guys that I've learned. Obviously, this is all from my experience, as everything on this channel is only from my perspective and things that I've been through and learned. That being said, let's get started with the video. A lot of you gentlemen, you're working on your looks, you're working on your status, you're working on your career, you're working on everything externally. And that's great. I want you guys to work on that. I'm working on those things. We have to as men. And once you start to actually draw the attraction of women and get dates, things of that nature, some of you guys in this next phase is where you really drop the ball. What do I mean? Let me elaborate. Some of you guys, you got a lot of things going for yourself. You're handsome, you're in shape, you make good money, but you're too stiff, you're too robotic. Let's say you get on a date. You're consuming all this content. I don't know what are y'all consuming, even my content. When you consume my content, you could take what you want, but you have to apply it to your life, make it applicable to your life. And so some of you guys, or a lot of you rather, are consuming a lot of pieces of content to where you're overloaded. So you're on this date right now with this beautiful girl in front of you and you're, and you freezing up, right? Or she's engaging with you, right? And you're like, you're not emotionally witty. You don't know how to play. You don't know how to do the masculine feminine dance like I talked to you guys about. So the first thing that you have to do, or bring into your life to become a more charming man, is you've got to know how to play. You got to know how to play. You got to know how to dance. You got to be quick on your toes. You see, guys, I'll be the first person to tell you, sometimes I be tweaking. I have certain aspects of my psyche when I'm building and I'm driving, which I'm in the building phase right now in my life. I am super focused, laser focused, super serious, and I'm serious. Like, I'm not playing around. Like, I'm heading somewhere. But what I've learned is that you gotta make time to play, which is why I allow myself to see a woman one time a week, right? Now, when you're with this woman, you've done all the work on the front end to garner her attention and attraction initially. When you're engaging with her, you see, as I told you guys, a woman is going to throw you different tests. She's going to say different things. You got to be present. You got to listen. You got to be able to dance and play with her, right? You got to know how to joke around. You got to know how to not take yourself so seriously. Some of you guys, right, for example, I'll be walking down the street and I love showing people love. Like, I'm a people's person, right? I be giving dudes love, man. I be showing dudes love. Yo, what's good? What up? And oftentimes, I'll be walking by people, especially here in the USA. I'll be walking by people. I'll be like, yo, what's up? What's good? Dudes be like, oh. I'm like, yo, what's good? Dudes are like, bruh, like, lighten up, bro. It's okay. You don't got to put on this false facade that you just super tough dude, bro. You feel me? A woman loves a man that's competent, that can get things done, but that also doesn't take himself too seriously. You see, when a woman is around me, bro, she is always feeling an array, a myriad, if you will, of emotions. She's laughing until she can't breathe. She's worried if I'm making other women feel just as good as I'm making her feel. She's going through her mind. She's thinking all these different things. You see, I have no issue being my full eclectic self. I'm a very serious man when it's time to be serious. I'm a very goofy guy when it's time to be goofy, right? I'm a very deep and profound spiritual man when it's time for that. When a woman experiences me, she's on a roller coaster. You've got to become charming, guys. I'm going to roll this clip for you guys real quick just to show you, like, yes, there's times where I'm serious, but there's times where if I'm with a woman, I'm vibing. I'm having a good time, bro. I'll roll the clip.
That's how Kim Kardashian drive.
Because Courtney and Chloe You feel me? Some of you dudes gonna say, "Oh man, you're being gay, man. You're acting like a girl." Yeah, alright. If you only saw who was in that passenger seat holding that camera, it's never that over here, Playboy. Trust me, it's never that over here. You see, you gotta know how to play with these girls, guys. You gotta know how to dance with them. You gotta know how to excite them, arouse them in multiple ways. And so to become charming, guys, you're gonna have to know how to hit and turn off certain switches in your mind when you're with different people in different settings. You're going to have to be multifaceted as a man. Number two, guys, the second thing that you're gonna have to, try to work on to become a more charming gentleman is you're gonna have to know how to pass her shit test. We talk about this. A woman's gonna try to, take a little jab at your ego, say things, test you, tell you that she has multiple guys after her. You guys know the test by now, right? When she does this shit test to feel your strength, to feel your level of congruency, to see and scope and screen to see if you really are who you say you are, don't take it too seriously. Oh, actually I am. You're qualifying yourself to her. No, 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 no. You never want to qualify yourself to a woman. We're talking about that right now in my private community. If you don't know about it, go ahead and click that first link and join the private community because we're talking about this right now. You never want to qualify yourself to a woman. Your woman should be seeking your approval. That's the natural dynamic of things. That's when she's the most aroused. That's when she's the most happy. All right? You need to be able to see her shit test coming from a mile away and pass them with flying colors. Okay? Which means, an example, when you give her too much attention and you're too readily and easily available, you can expect that lady to pull back to see your strength, to see how invested you are. So when she does pull back, you're okay. Actually, you got things to do. You got this to do, you got that to do. You have other candidates that you're, speaking to. You're open about that. You're honest if she does ask, right? Because I never lie about that, right? I was driving the other day in a car with Shorty. Lovely night. Lovely, passionate night. Out of nowhere, she asked, "Are you fucking somebody else?" I was like, well, yeah. I'm seeing other ladies. I've already told you that. You're free to do whatever you want to do. I'm free to do what I want to do, and we've been getting to know each other. It's been lovely. I've come quite fond of you, but we're still getting to know each other. And you're free to leave at any time if you don't accept this. She got quiet. Dropped off at the crib. Desire went up. Tried to see me every single day for the following 5 days. You see, you gotta know how to pass their shit test, guys. I'm not saying you have to date multiple women. I'm not one of these guys out here that's telling you that you have to have a Rolodex of women, that you gotta spin plates, that you gotta, whatever the terms are. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay? If you want to deal with one woman and be monogamous, my brother, have at it. That's on you. But you have to be able to pass a woman's shit test. It doesn't matter whether you have one woman, two women, 3, or 25. You're gonna get tested. Why? Because she wants to make sure that you can lead her correctly and potentially your offspring. It's just the nature. And so, guys, a way to be charming is to just be able to pass her shit test. You gotta know how to play. You have to be able to lead her psychologically. You have to be psychologically sound. You have to be equipped to understand the array of her emotions. Because if you do not understand the array of her emotions, when she throws her chaos towards you, which women tend to default towards chaos, and it's okay. That's their nature. This is why we work better together. We're logical. Think of a woman. Think of the feminine as wild white water, just thrashing, wild white water going everywhere, flowing, right? Waterfall. And the man, masculinity, is a canal. We're not trying to control the woman. You don't control a woman. We're simply a canal, or a dam, if you will, that guides the water so that it can be used appropriately, right? To power a city or what have you. This is what masculinity is. This is what charming is. She throws you something, you're just a canal, guiding her emotions. Oh, word, you got 20 dudes after you? Damn, that's what's up. You feel me? She pulls back. Oh, damn, my bad. I was so caught up in work. I didn't realize I haven't spoken to you in 21 days. How you been though? Oh, word? Desire goes up. Listen, I'm talking about uncomfortable truths here. You know what I'm saying? You can hate me, you can say it is what it is. This is the second way that you become a charming man, guys. You just gotta know how to pass your test, take it easy, keep it real calm, never raise your voice, you playing around, you're playful. You're having a good time. It's a beautiful interaction. You're enjoying yourself. No need to get serious. I see a lot of you guys, man, you be getting serious. Man, she did this and wasting my time and I don't tolerate. Whew, she's gone. You know what I'm saying? You on a drought for 8 months now. And like, no girl wants to be around a man that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, pop up like, bro, you might, you know what I'm saying? You might Bill Cosby her, bro. You know what I mean? That's scary. You know what I'm saying? You might do it. You know what I mean? You might be one of them ones that might do it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta chill out with that overly, you know, aggressive energy towards women. You gotta know when to channel that towards other men, channel that towards your work, your career. But when you're with a woman, bro, you gotta know how to like, really gotta know how to navigate your psyche. So that's the second way, fellas. Number 3, you gotta know how to tease her. You see, a lot of you guys, you're so afraid to tease a woman, right? You finally get on a date. You finally get an attractive woman that you're seeing, right? Maybe you're even intimate with her, right? You are afraid to tease her because you're in a scarcity mindset. You don't want to lose her. You see, me, I'm constantly teasing women. I tease myself. I tease everybody. You feel me? You have to be able to tease her. And on a subconscious level, women like a man that tease them. Women like a man that can tell them that their shit stink, that can correct them. Do you know why? Because most guys are not doing that. Most guys are bitch made. Most guys are just gonna pamper her and tell her whatever she wants to hear. That's unattractive. You gotta be able to tease her. I tell chicks all the time, different thing. I'll be like, yo, you know what? Actually, this chick I'm seeing, you know, the other day, she hopped in my car and she asked me, oh, you know, like, how does this look on me? Do you like it? I was like, nah, I mean, that's not my favorite on you. She was, she was like, huh? I was like, no, I'm just saying, like, it's cool, but that's just not my favorite on you. And what I've noticed, she started to, you know, seek the approval of every outfit that she wore, asking me, is this okay? Is that okay? I'm not even saying that she got to do that. She just asked me for my opinion. I answered honestly. Or I'll just make like little jokes. I'll tease them. I'll be like, I don't know if it's going to work out between us. You know, I'm just not really feeling it because you like animal crackers. And, you know, like I like this. Like this little playful jokes. Like just not taking it so seriously, right? No, oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Actually, I do like animal crackers. No, it's okay. Please don't go. When you are unable to tell a woman how it is, it comes off as you are afraid to lose her, that you're in scarcity, that you don't have any value on a subconscious level. You see, a man that lives in abundance, a man that commands respect, a man of authority, I'm not saying he's going to be disrespectful. We're always gentlemen here, guys. You know that. What I am saying is he has no issue speaking his mind. He has no issue playing around. He has no issue not taking things so seriously. What, you're going to leave? Cool. If you want to leave, cool. I genuinely wish you the best. I mean, I'm not going to chase you. You feel me? I'm not going to chase you. But yeah, you definitely have to be able to tease women, guys. This is what I've noticed, like, really gets them going. Obviously, you don't want to make it too personal. You don't want to hurt the girl, you feel me? I'm not saying being an asshole. What I am saying is understanding and being emotionally intelligent enough to be able to play with your woman, to be able to stir up her emotions in a positive way, a way that's going to lead to more arousal, a way that's going to lead to her being, you know, in her feminine nature. A woman wants to feel a plethora of these different emotions, and as a man, you've got to be the train conductor guiding her along the tracks to where she wants to go. Ooh, that's a bar. God damn it, Dud. You did it again. You know, because along my journey, I've been that guy that was kind of afraid to tell a woman what I thought and this, that, and the third. They would always leave. You feel me? They would always go seek the approval of a man that's going to tell them what it is. You feel me? So as I went through life and I became more sure of myself and did the work, I'm just me. You feel me? If I like something, I like it. If I don't, I don't. Number 4, guys, deep eye contact on command. I spoke to you guys a little bit in the seductive video about how I utilize eye contact when I'm interacting with a woman. Now, the way that I use it, and at this point it's on a subconscious level. I'm not, trying to use tactics. I don't teach game. I'm not a dating coach. I'm just living life, and this is how I live, and I'm sharing it with you guys. But you see, the eyes speak volumes, right? They say the eyes are the gates to your soul. You see, when I'm sitting across a woman and I'm thinking all types of heinous thoughts, and I'm looking at her like, you don't even know. You really don't know what's going to happen once we leave this dinner table. You have no clue. And I'll just give her a look, and they can tell. They can tell. And I'll play this little psychological game with them, right? I'll punish them. Now, to know what I do, you got to go to the exclusive community, because I can't say that on YouTube. But I'll be talking to them. They'll say something. I'll be like, huh? I'll be like, oh, okay. Watch. And they get all, I'll be like, I won't even say nothing for like 2 minutes. I'll just look at them while they talk. I'll be like, alright, bet. Guys, when I do this, I'm telling you, before we even get out of the car, it's flowing. I'll put it that way. Before we get out of the car, I've seen it running down the leg. I've seen it staining my car seat. It's running. You have to know. You have to know how to utilize eye contact to convey information, to listen, right? To punish, to play, to be seductive, right? Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools a man can use to get his point across. You see, I'm a very poised man. I don't have to say things harshly. I don't have to raise my voice. I don't have to really, say things sometimes for somebody to understand what's about to go on. I'll roll another clip and show you guys an example of being charming.
¿Dónde estamos? ¿Dónde estamos? Cuéntanos.
En México.
¿En México? No. Dile a la
Esto
gente.
era México algún momento hasta que se lo robaron.
No. Dile a la gente. ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Cuál estado?
Texas.
Texas. ¿Pero dónde?
Houston, Texas.
Ajá.
Estamos en 77 degrees. It's a nice rooftop, fun, bar.
¿Y qué más?
Bien, ¿y tú?
So right here, we were in Houston, Texas, and I'm just joking around with her. I'm asking, yo, where we at? Where we at? She's like, oh, we're in Mexico. I'm like, really? Mexico? Nah, tell the people. She's like, oh, if this was Mexico, they would have been robbed us. I was like, yo, tell the people. She's like, oh, we're at this club. We're in Houston, Texas. And then I said something to her in Spanish. I said, ¿qué más? Now, if you're from Colombia, you know that in Medellin, ¿qué más is a popular phrase to say what's good, what's popping. So I asked her what else in terms of the club, but she responded as if I asked her what's good. And she was like, bien, good. I was like, really? You feel me? So that's the type of like playful, charming banter that I'm talking about with you guys, is that you got to know how to play around. You can't take things too seriously. That type of stuff is exciting. It's fun to be around. It's magnetic. People like a man that's pleasant to be around. And ultimately, being charming is being pleasant to be around. When somebody's around you, they have a good time, right? It's not always so serious. It's playful. You're enjoying the time, right? This is the same thing that I said when I said some men walk in the room and they are the ambiance. Some men walk in the room and the status increases. This is what I'm talking about. You got to be able to channel your inner charisma, okay? Guys, these are 4 ways that a man can become more charming with women. You got to be able to play. Don't take yourself so seriously. You got to be able to pass her shit test, right? And guide her psychologically. You got to be able to tease her. Tell it how it is. You got to be able to use eye contact, charming eye contact on command. Alright? You guys add this into your life, I'm telling you, your encounters with women are going to be more pleasant. That's the video, fellas. Salute.
Jordan, yeah. Facilito las anota, yeah. Ella se le ve la nota, yeah. Que se mueve como loca, yeah. Ella como Jordan, yeah. Facilito las anota, ella se le ve la nota, yeah. Que se mueve como loca, yeah. Esa Julieta no necesita